have to go to the dean for injections every day. He believes that the only way to clear the blockage is through injections. The dean. This hospital has the most gentle injection technique. Little did they know. The director is the biggest devil in this hospital. This hospital is called, the girl suspected her uterus was blocked. Renai Hospital. Mental hospital. Is truly paying attention to the hell on earth. As long as the employer pays the hospital fees, they will forcibly imprison the employer's so-called family members. Facing disobedient family members. The hospital also has its own punishment system. The beating was only the mildest. Vivisection is also a daily routine. And no anesthesia. Even if I die on the operating table. All I need is a light death certificate. It can easily cover up everything. The most despairing thing is, everything they did was legal. A legal loophole ignored by senior officials. It actually became the umbrella for the demons to kill and make money. Every once in a while. The hospital will be replenished with fresh blood. The means are also very simple and crude. That means going directly to the streets to pick people up. Poor Xiaoya never thought. I was kidnapped in broad daylight. And he was taken to the hospital. It shows that the nurse forcibly took Xiaoya to the bathroom. He was stripped. The clothes on your body. It was scrubbed like a toilet. Then he contracted the virus and was brought to the dean. The dean briefly introduced the situation here to Xiaoya. Charge the earth, our prince of the Su Tianba. 7th floor downstairs C. After listening to the dean's words, Xiaoya's dynamic despair. I can only use my eyes to beg the other party to let me go. But the director only had eyes for 2 nurses. The nurse who attracted the gods took Xiaoya away in a hurry. And immediately gave him his first lesson here. Tired of being taught, Xiaoya finally calmed down. At night he met another alien in the Forbidden City. They have just been assigned. The simplicity here. Could it be? Before getting in touch with the core benefits of the hospital, he always thought his work was noble. The mentally ill here. He will take care of them with justice. Lao Wang is here. Feels too strong. I'm satisfied enough with my life. Seeing that Adong is willing to communicate with himself. Hope ignited in Xiaoya's heart again. He told Adong that he was forced to come. Not a mental illness. I hope Adong can help me get out of here. Unexpectedly, Adong told Xiaoya. Every patient here says that. And asked Xiaoya to take medicine and cooperate with the treatment. Just listen. Sooner or later, I can become a normal person and be discharged from the hospital. Seeing that Adong was unmoved, Xiaoya can only settle for second best. Please help me make a phone call. Unfortunately, Adong received training before taking up the post. This kind of request. It is absolutely impossible to satisfy the patient's desperation. Xiaoya can only grab the case. I left a phone number on it. After Xiaoya finishes writing, Adong grabbed the gel pen and warned Xiaoya. No sharp objects are allowed here. In the days that follow, Xiaoya had to cooperate with them, gradually integrate into the environment here. During a routine physical examination, Xiaoya met an outlier among the patients, Milu. Milu told Xiaoya that she is not mentally ill, and they were brought in by force. Xiaoya immediately took the opportunity to ask Milu, "Do you know how to escape?" Milu tilted her head and thought for a moment. Tell Xiaoya that someone knows how to get out. But that guy seems to be a pervert, and often likes to be naked, talking and getting lost. Suddenly the style changed. They all say I got the big one. I'm not called Guangdong, you see. Hey, these individuals. I told your dad. Milu started to put on Xiaoya's uterus. The noise of the two startled the dean. Xiaoya was put in solitary confinement. Milu is a light car. Zhulu opened the door of the dean's office. I lit a candle that claimed to relieve pain. And wait for the dean to give me an injection. On the other side, Xiaoya, who was beautiful and tightly clothed, suddenly woke up. He felt someone touching his back. Suya was so scared that she jumped off the bed. I saw a hole in the wall. That hand grew out of the wall. Xiaoya was trembling in fear, hiding in the corner. And that hand no longer feels the smooth touch. Fortunately, I shrank back. Then Xiaoya lay on the ground, recalling what happened these days. He had suicidal thoughts. I feel like the only way to truly escape from here is by dying. Unfortunately, his behavior was discovered by the Forbidden City, rescued him in time. However, it was this suicidal thought this made Xiaoya's desire to escape even stronger. He tried countless times. I'd be caught and beaten every time. After that, Xiaoya learned to be quiet. By observation, he found that people were often pushed into the operating room, but no one after the operation, being pushed out. He also found the naked white thing in your mouth. The pervert who lives next door to me. He decided to communicate with the other party. Did you record it? Dread. More. My KTV can be turned off by itself. If you have to go to school, you have to understand the pervert's hint. But he still rushed to the bathroom as promised. The moment he saw Xiaoya, the perverted man started to touch her. In order to get him to reveal the secret passage, Xiaoya, I can only cooperate with. The pervert told Xiaoya. The secret passage is hidden in the dean's office. He also told me the password. Then let Xiaoya squat down and pay the. Unexpectedly, Xiaoya took a bite. Directly let the perverted man feel so good. The perverted man's screams triggered a riot. Even the dean came over. Xiaoya took advantage of the chaos and ran to the dean's office. When he enters the password, the door didn't respond. Just then, Milu suddenly ran over. Why should I take it? Why do you say drive? Just drive the car. Just drive the car. Watching Milu tapping her fingers rhythmically, Xiaoya suddenly understood something. Learning the rhythm of getting lost. He opened the door of the dean's office. And Xiaoya found a secret passage inside. Don't wait for him to be happy. There were footsteps outside the door. In a panic, Xiaoya could only hide in the passage. But this is a vertical tunnel. There are steel bars sticking out everywhere. I accidentally cut my clothes. What's worse is, the dean heard the noise inside. I'm gonna be scared silly. Release your hands holding the short circuit at any time. Fortunately, this place is not high from the ground. Suya woke up and immediately ran away along the route. He came from the exit of an underground parking lot. Ran out. Xiaoya looked at the familiar building in front of her. I learned that the hospital was hidden in the most prosperous area of Seoul. And the distance between him and Lu, the place where Zwa is located, is less than 100 meters away. The injured Xiaoya wanted to ask passers-by for help, but everyone looked at him with disgust. Xiaoya had no choice but to walk along the main road. Unexpectedly, the next second, the hospital ambulance stopped in front of Xiaoya. 2 security guards got out of the car and ran straight towards Xiaoya. Seeing this, Xiaoya ran away. He ran desperately to the middle of the road. I hope I can stop a car to take me away. Luckily, a police car passed by. Seeing this, the 2 security guards had to give up following him. Xiaoya successfully got into the police car. However, the policewoman in the car received a call. The car took Xiaoya to a familiar place. About to be caught again. His restlessness completely. Angry Dean. The most cruel punishment will follow. Is anyone singing? I don't like jumping anymore. Of course I'll go out. I sing about love. I want to cancel. Then the dean called Adong to help. Unexpectedly, when Adong was carrying the fresh-keeping box, the corpse was overturned. A bloody head rolled out. At this moment, Adong's inner faith was broken. The dean whom I admire. It also revealed his true face. Can I check the back of your car for a few bucks? Gun rotation. They're all fake. I don't want to take 88.82 million. It's too expensive. It's more than 20,000 yuan. The educated Adong subconsciously obeyed the dean's instructions. When he regained his sanity, I found Xiaoya as soon as possible. the number left behind, and called for help. It turns out that the owner of the phone is Xiaoya's boyfriend. After Sua disappeared, my boyfriend tried everything to find him. At this time, I learned about Xiaoya's whereabouts. When I rushed to the hospital, with the help of a dong, they soon found Xiaoya. The rescue operation went very smoothly. But just as they were about to leave the hospital, but at the corner I met the dean with guards. No surprises. The three of them knelt down in a row and became the dean's captives. 100 bitches up. The boyfriend was made the first target of revenge by the dean. Xiaoya cried and begged for forgiveness. But the dean directly took out a death certificate. When you are being cheated, this person comes to fight. Got it. Afterwards, the dean personally cut open her boyfriend's stomach. The other side. The elk came to the dean's office after another attack. Wait for him to come back for the injection. When I was bored, I played with the candles on the ground. It resulted in a fire. The dean who got the news almost died of anger on the spot. So many years of savings. He locked them in the safe in his office. So without thinking, I rushed into the sea of fire. If you accidentally cause a fire, Zai accidentally saved Xiaoya and the other two. Milu came to the operating room. He thought Xiaoya and the other two were also here to see the dean. The person who gave the injection even scolded a few people for this. But Xiaoya saw Milu at this moment. It's like seeing Superman. He asked Milu to untie the restraints on several people. As a reward, I will take him away with me. But leaving is not Milu's real purpose. My strong brother party Limogo egg is in Mokatana. Hearing Xiaoya's answer, Milu finally moved. Soon they were all satisfied. But just when they wanted to leave, Milu grabbed Xiaoya. Husband, get out of here.